Hello and welcome in, everybody. I am Smacky70, coming from Willamina Forest with Bloodline Tree Services, episode number 3. Just a quick recap. While I was offline, or while I was not recording, I cleared some stumps, made the path a little bit wider. Quick overview of last episode. We have currently earned $24,516. We discovered the lumber mill and the fuel point. So yeah, today I have some wood down at the lumber mill real quick. We'll go grab that up really fast, or sell that and grab the trailer. Off camera, I did clear some stumps. There is still some stumps in the trail that do need to be cleared, and some wood that can be gathered up and brought down to the lumber mill. But I didn't want to do too much off camera without you guys. We have not explored the fuel point. All I did was made it a little wider here, but that is our main goal today, is to get the fuel point cleaned out, get into the building, see if we can have any information found of why this area was abandoned. As you can see, the skid steers down here where I was clearing out some stumps. I didn't finish widening the trail all the way out. I know there's going to be another stump up here somewhere. Yep, as I hit it. But yeah, so we have about 2 or 3 trailers worth of lumber down here that we can sell off. And yeah, like I said, main goal today, get up there, get that fuel point cleaned out, get in there, get some information about why everything is abandoned, because that is a weird mystery that I have, is why everybody just picked up and left. Big shout out to Bugle Boy Gaming for being the first comment on the last video. If you guys don't know who Bugle Boy Gaming is, go over, check out his YouTube and his Twitch. He streams on there. I believe his new schedule's Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. I believe it's 6 Central that he starts his streams. Great guy, great content. Go over there and check him out. But let's sell this wood so we can get into today's adventure. So right there was another 15, almost 15.8 in wood. So I didn't want to sell that while you guys were not here. But what we'll do is we'll go up to the fuel point. We'll start clearing out some trees, getting that cleaned up. Like I said, we can get back to that building and get that all cleaned out and figure out why, if there's any newspapers or anything like that that says what happened in this area. Alrighty, so I guess we could start right here. Let's just take a quick walk around the property. Got a fuel station that's definitely overgrown, and looks like this was the building. It may be a trailer or something. What the fuck is that? No way did somebody just leave their vehicle here. They definitely did. I don't know what kind of vehicle it is, but we'll have to get that all cut out and that is weird. It's all overgrown, but yeah, we'll get in here at some point, get some information about what's going on. Yeah, there's trees down all the way around. What I'm thinking I might do with this piece of the property is clean it up, get a shop built up on the property, maybe lease it out to somebody. This way we can have an operating fuel point, and yeah, we'll move forward from there together as a group. But I can't believe that there's a truck just chilling back here. I doubt it runs, so we'll have to get that loaded up on the trailer at some point and back down to our shop. So actually that's where I'm going to start, is getting that loaded up. Hopefully it'll fit on our trailer here. I can even get our trailer in there. So, but yeah, so what I'll do is I'll start cutting a path, clearing a path back in there. This way we can winch it onto our trailer. And yeah, I don't think she's going to run, but get it onto our trailer and get everything all cleaned up for it. But I'll bring you guys back here in a minute once we can actually get to the truck and get it all loaded up. So yeah, we'll see you guys here in a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. So as you can tell, we did get the main area of the pumps cleaned up here. Took down a lot of the trees and brush that were just around the pumps here, that were laying on top of the old abandoned truck, and got the truck winched up. I did go inside as we tow this back to our shop. Let's see. Of course, straps aren't going to go over it. But I did go inside the old abandoned building there and did find out some information. A lot of the papers, like newspaper articles and everything that were in there, were dated for the late 80s. A lot of them were sightings of large wolves with blue eyes and just strange happenings around the property. Nothing that really makes sense to why everybody left at this point, at least that I can figure out. I did find that in the glove box of this truck was the title. The last time this truck was titled was in 97 to a Mr. Sherman. So I'm gonna have to do some more research on that and see what we can do with it. But for now, what we'll do is, of course, I dropped that right in the way of the bay that I wanted to drop the truck off at, so can't really hook up to it with the side by side, but we can definitely move it. So what we'll do is we'll back this in. I didn't sell any of the wood from cutting that up, or clearing that out, I should say. Well, that's all down at the lumber mill. So what we'll do is we'll drop the truck here. I'll probably end up winching that in off the trailer and getting it in the garage there so we can take a better look at it, see if we can't get it running. See if there's any way of us to get a hold of Mr. Sherman and see if he wants it back or what. It is a signed title, so. And of course, for some reason I can't get these. There we go. Figure we're going down to get rid of the wood anyway. Might as well grab every piece we can. But yeah, it's just an old beat up, looks to be an old Ford or F series square body. So maybe we'll be able to get it running. We'll have another truck to help run things around the area. But yeah, there are reports of livestock being attacked and just a lot of strange things going on in the area. I'm hoping to find more information. Maybe there's more abandoned buildings with more information that I don't know about yet. But my plan is to clear up as we just slam into the wood pile there and make a mess. My plan is to make that fuel point usable again. Maybe get rid of that old dilapidated trailer, hire the guys who built the house and shop to come back and build a garage there or shop there. and maybe sell that parcel of property off at some point. You know, make it a functional part and maybe start getting a town back in here if we can. But yeah, so clearing all that wood out gave us another 16 grand. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll go back up there to the fuel station. I'll start cutting down and clearing out some more trees. This way we can, you know, like I said, start making it livable. I still have to get some of these stumps out of the way. So the Polaris story that I didn't tell you last time. So in 2009, 2010, I was deployed to Iraq. And I had, like I said, we had a couple gators to us. I was relocated from the rest of my company. So I was working on a different area than they were. And I was out on a fob that it was originally Saddam's main tank repair area. So anybody who's ever been over there, you guys know what fob I was on by that. So there are a lot of abandoned, blown up tanks all around, and so notoriously out there, you have parts of the ground that get a hard, almost rock-like surface to it because it bakes in the sun all day, and then after about 4 or 5 inches is pure soupy, muddy nastiness. So we were out, me and one of my buddies were out exploring the old tank yard because it was all blown up, and always interesting to, you know, look at and explore and what have you. So we were out and we got driving, and it was too late by the time we realized that we had driven into the muck, and we had tracked probably 100 yards through the muck, and finally we couldn't go any further. We couldn't go back. We were buried down to the frame of the Polaris. And with that, I was like, well, the ground next to us looks fine. So of course I go to step out of the Polaris and I sink to my right hip in mud and muck. And I pull myself back out because my other foot was still somewhat on the Polaris. I pull myself out and reevaluate life for a minute. So then, realizing that we were pretty well stuck, we had ratchet straps and tow straps in the back because we were mechanics. We always carried that stuff with us. So one of the main fob roads ran right there. So of course I take my top off and no PC. I left my weapon in the truck or with my buddy on the Polaris, and I walk out to flag somebody down for help. And there are a couple local national contractors that were on post, and they were driving. I'm sorry if you guys just heard that. That was my husky coming and shaking for no apparent reason. They're driving like a Chevy 3500. So I was like, hey, they stopped to see what I needed help with. And I said, listen, I said, I'm stuck. I need you guys to tow me out. And what I'll do is I'll walk in front of you. Anywhere that I walk, if I don't fall through, it should be solid enough for you guys. So lo and behold, I start walking, and of course I don't break through one spot, and they sink down to their chassis. So now we have two different vehicles stuck. And of course, me and my buddy are the only two that speak 100% English. Yeah, everybody else is, like I said, a local national or speak Spanish. They didn't speak English. And now it's starting. Now it's probably like 5:30, 6 o'clock at night. So now the sun's starting to set and it's starting to get dark out. So they call one of their buddies and they get hooked up and towed out. And finally I see another Humvee coming around with just a couple other people driving around, not really doing anything that they needed to be doing. So we ended up getting them to stop and help us, and they got probably 800, 900 feet away from us. Like, they did not back off the hardball that far. And we daisy chained tow straps and everything else together to get it so it could reach where we were. And after about 4 hours of them pulling and breaking straps and us just keeping the Polaris pinned and trying to dig out the wheels, and we finally got free. But yeah, so that's probably one of the fun experiences I had on a Polaris, besides drifting in the gravel lots and, you know, jumping them off of dunes. But that's probably one of the most memorable that I have. So yeah, my thought is we'll get this all cleaned out. We'll make it wide enough to where it's a parking lot, or can have a little bit of a parking lot, and widen out the road over here a little bit, so people can come down through and drive through without an issue. Like I said, right now the trailer will stay there, but maybe get rid of that and get an actual storefront type. So we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, so far it looks like we've made like 16 grand today, which is better than what we've made in the past. So and if you guys want to see me play this live, let me know in the comments. I'll stream it on Twitch, or even figure out how to stream on YouTube here, and you guys can watch me play it live. I have no issues with that. And you know, if you can't make it to a live recording, if I do it live and we're playing on this session, then I'll absolutely upload that video for everybody to watch. This way, if you are following the series, you don't fall behind. So it looks like there's a couple other down trees up here too that they need to get cleaned up and out of the way. Well, might as well, they're doing it. Might as well get money off of them. But yeah, if you guys want to see live, I do stream occasionally over on Twitch. I'm Smacky70 over on Twitch. Or if you want me to stream live on YouTube, let me know. I'll figure out the YouTube side of things. Right now, I only know YouTube for videos, but if the community wants me to, I'll play on YouTube. I have no issues with that. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll cut these trees down, widen it up a little bit. I do already have an idea on what my first piece of equipment is that I want to buy when that time comes as well. So that'll be a nice piece of forestry equipment. This way we can get through this a little bit faster. maybe in a little bit we'll go explore the map too and see if there are any other hidden gems. But mainly, like I said, right now I'm trying to get all this cleaned up so we have, you know, a path in which we know we're moving and we can figure it all out together. Sorry, those little branches drive me nuts. But all right, what I'll do is I'll bring you guys back here in a few minutes. Once I get some of this lot cleaned up so you guys can see what we're looking at here. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we've removed quite a few trees. Just wanted to bring you back for a quick update. This is the pile of wood that we've gotten from those trees. I feel like that's a decent area to have cleared out at this point. I may widen it out over here at some point as well to give it more accessibility. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab the trailer. It is already 1600 in the game, so I'm gonna go grab the trailer and get as much wood of this as I can loaded up and down to the sale point. And I'll bring you guys back at that point. Hello and welcome back, everybody. We did just get everything loaded up. It took about 3 trailer fulls to get all the wood down here. You can see at one point I was stacking it neatly. And then, yeah, I saw it was becoming later in the evening, and with reports of large blue-eyed wolves around, I don't really want to be hanging out once the sun starts going down. So let's see how much we can make off of these loads. So we made another 28,000. That brings our grand total for the day to $60,724. So that gives us a grand total made of $85,240 so far. So we're well on our way, over half to the $150,000 mark. With everybody being out there, I'll start driving back to the house by, oh, we still have a couple pieces that weren't quite in the sell point, so make sure there aren't any on this side. A couple of them must have rolled out. We'll get those sold and added to the total. So 520. So we've made $760,000. With that being said, we'll head on back to the house here. Uh, like I said, I'm probably going to keep working and clearing more. I do have to get the trail cleaned out a little bit better. Finish grinding these stumps. Way off the trail now. There we go. But yeah, this is what the fuel station looks like so far. We got a decent area of it cleared out. But yeah, no, especially with everything that we found out today, that there are large wolves in the area, blue-eyed. The last a lot of the newspapers, like I said, were from the late 80s. The truck was last registered and back in 97, so it's a good bit of time for this land to just be vacant here. Now I will try tracking down the owner of it. As you can see, I got it back in the shop there. But what are your thoughts? Should we try getting it running, use it on the shop here? If we can't get a hold of the guy, like I said, we do have a title. We can always sell it and use that money for equipment when that time comes. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Let me know, please, if you haven't already. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, help the algorithm out. Watch all the way to the end. I do want to give another big shout out to the first comment, to Bugle Boy Gaming. Check him out. He's doing big things over on Twitch. So make sure you check him out. Show him some love. Let him know it comes from the channel. And I do want to thank you guys. Signing off until next time. I'm Smacky70. Have a great one.